Clerk will read the caption to House Resolution 1527.
House Resolution 1527 by Representative Chandler, the 105th, Cox the 108th, Coleman of the 97th, Clark the 98th, and Kirby the 114th. A resolution recognizing and commending Andy Dyer on being named the Region 8-7A Coach of the Year and for other purposes.
Chair recognizes Representative Joyce Chandler for an invite resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good morning or afternoon, colleagues, almost. It is my privilege today to recognize Andy Dyer, who, as was stated, was Region 8 7A Coach of the Year. Coach Dyer has been at Archer High School for 9 years, and he certainly deserves the title of being Coach of the Year. But there's so much more to this man than just being an outstanding football coach. He has a love for the Lord that is amazing, and he exemplifies that as he interacts with these young men. He is a mentor. He's a role model for them. He believes that football is a great teacher of young men, but so is his responsibility as a role model. We often recognize outstanding coaches here, but today we recognize Coach Dyer not just as an outstanding coach, but as an outstanding human being who loves these young men with whom he works. I came to know a little bit about Coach Dyer last fall when one of his former football players, Nick Blakely, died on the football field at Stetson University of sudden cardiac arrest. Coach Dyer became an avid supporter of this sudden cardiac arrest act that David Clark authored. And I observed as he just reached out in an amazing manner to the family of Nick, and as he ministered to the young men on his team who had played with Nick. Coach Dyer is an exceptional individual, and an individual who is called, as he says, called by God to be a coach. And how wonderful it is to have educators like Andy Dyer in our schools. Coach Dyer.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Ms. Chandler. I want to brag on Ms. Chandler very quickly, just for the support that she's provided Ms. Blakely, and I've seen her personally just give a tremendous amount of her time to help a family in need that's been through a hard time. It's a great honor to be here. This is very interesting. My parents are in the balcony somewhere. They came on down to hot Atlanta today to be a part of this, so thank you for being here. I want to introduce these young men. To me, I have the greatest job on the planet, and that's being a football coach. I get to be around awesome young men every single day of my life. And I'm going to introduce these guys. This is Andrew Booth. He's a junior at Archer High School. Colby Wooden is a junior at Archer High School. This is Carter Peavy, our quarterback. He's a sophomore. And next to him is Ethan Lane, our center. And, I want to brag on these guys. Football is the greatest team sport on the planet. And the only reason I'm standing up here is because these guys can play some football. Okay, they're awesome. They're great teammates, great students, and great leaders. So, again, thank you guys very much, and we wish you guys a great Friday and a great weekend.